India's defence minister has publicly admitted that his country does indeed now have a policy to kill targets on foreign territory. Rajnath Singh appeared in an interview a few days ago for News 18, in which he was confronted with the allegation, to which he replied that any terrorist from a neighbouring country that tried to disturb India or carry out terrorist activities there would be given what he called a fitting reply. If they escaped to Pakistan, then they would go to Pakistan and kill them there. He also added that India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi had made it clear this policy was right and that India has the capability to do so, admitting then that the order for the extrajudicial killings came ultimately from Narendra Modi himself. The accusation came after British newspaper The Guardian published an article last week revealing that both India and Pakistan intelligence agents had admitted that up to 20 killings since 2020 in Pakistan could be attributed to India's new assassination policy of its enemies overseas. In the article, documentary evidence had been produced of a complex operation stemming from India that recruited Indian sleeper cells in the United Arab Emirates. These sleeper cells, when given targets by India's intelligence agency RAW, then in turn arranged meetings with criminals and jihadists in locations like Nepal, Mauritius and the Maldives to recruit them to carry out the killings on their behalf for large amounts of money. Evidence also emerged that diaspora Khalistani activists had become a focus of India's foreign assassination program after their powerful support of farmers during the 2021 protests, which forced the government into a rare policy U-turn, seen by Modi as a huge embarrassment. These activists were so influential, it had apparently stoked fears that they were capable of reviving Khalistani militancy in India. The Khalistan movement is indeed growing enormously around the world, and within Punjab itself, despite furious denials from the Indian government desperate to keep a lid on the issue. According to analysts, Modi now believes that India should be at the global top table, and thus feels justified in emulating other nations' extrajudicial killings of terrorists, like the US, Israel and Russia. The problem for Modi, however, is that his definition of terrorists extends to his political opponents, particularly those pushing for democratic self-determination, like Khalistanis, which in reality carries no moral or legal mandate. Which is why Western democracies are now thinking twice about engaging with Modi's India, seeing it increasingly as an authoritarian regime fast running out of control. You've been watching Satellite TV News. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And of course, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our news stories, you can comment below, or indeed drop us a direct message at message@satellitetv.com. We do like to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. For Satellite TV News, I'm Angus Scott in London.